Mary Simon is about to set foot in Inukjuak for the first time in nearly 4 years. The Governor General has been well received everywhere she's gone in her tour of Nunavik. But this small Inuit community of less than 1,000 has a connection to Simon that others don't.
That's where I was raised.
Simon spent most of her formative years 150 kilometers to the southwest in Inukjuak, but she was born in a camp not far from Inukjuak. She still has many friends and family here.
In all the work that I do or have done for over 40 years, I have always remembered where I come from.
Located about 1,500 kilometers northeast of Montreal, near the Labrador border, Inukjuak translates as very large bay. It's the kind of place where the weather changes on a dime. And folks are quick to have a good time. The only difference is that this time, Simon is visiting as part of a tour of Nunavik in her official capacity as Governor General. And as much as this tour is a way for Inuit here to celebrate one of their own, it's also a venue to discuss the remote community's challenges. Inukjuak Mayor Makambi Ananak doesn't mince words when discussing issues.
Mostly communications, infrastructure, and mental health.
But the fly-in community does have some in-house solutions.
Been one of our goals since they want to be able to break the cycle with violence or placements, because that's creating traumas over and over again.
Alessi Ananak is a counselor for the Hamapik Family House. Hamapik won a $700,000 2016 Arctic Exploration Prize for its work in providing a safe house for children and families facing abuse and other difficulties at home. They also provide counseling services, family activities, and programs for young parents.
It was like a flood of people that needed support. We know the community members, and we feel that they need the support, especially not knowing the system that we have or any other services that they deserve to have. So it's really good service because we use our language and we do them research on what we can do to help them out for their family.
Alessi says one of their goals is to help before youth protection gets involved and places a child elsewhere. In 2018, the Regional Board of Social Services testified that about 1 in 3 children in Nunavik come in contact with youth protection at some point in their lives. Alessi says Hamapik took it upon themselves to keep Inuit kids with their families and work towards solutions for Inuit by Inuit.
There is only a few workers of youth protection that are here, so I feel that they don't have time to talk about their system or their services. So we had to find out ourselves to see what rights we have as families or individuals.
Hamapik has had success despite working out of an old converted building that, on a busy night, is too small to fit everyone.
We were told in Inukjuak that they need a bigger place and they need more resources.
Before being Governor General, Mary Simon held many roles. In 2017, as a special representative to Northern Affairs Canada, she submitted a report entitled A New Shared Arctic Leadership Model. The non-binding document made dozens of recommendations to improve life in the Arctic. One of its main focuses is infrastructure. When asked about the implementation of her now 5-year-old recommendations, Simon says,
all I can say is that I think it's really important that these agreements take place in a timely manner and that people are given proper resources to continue their work that is really important for families.
Now that she represents the Crown, Simon says that at first it was difficult for her to give up the advocacy role. But she says that doesn't mean she can't still push for change.
And once you're in it, you realize that part of it is ceremonial, but there's a big part of it that isn't. And the reason I say that is that my role is to work on reconciliation. Reconciliation takes on many forms, and my role as a non-political entity or as a person is to be able to bring people together.
Simon is more qualified than most to bring people here together. Knowing how to play a song to jig to on the accordion doesn't hurt either.
Today was a day of hope. With Mary being an Inuk, that is a sign of hope that being an Inuk, you can accomplish anything in life.
But just because Simon is Inuk doesn't mean she isn't getting hard questions about the beautiful but troubled region of Nunavik.
As Inuk youth, we don't believe there will be positive change in the north, should we be hopeful.
In the final part of this series, Simon's tour takes us to Inukjuak on the Hudson's Bay, where the aim is to shine a light on solutions for the region. Tom Fenario, APTN National News, Inukjuak, Nunavik.